What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the summer season of Forza Horizon 4's Series 38. We're riding around in our 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona that we unlocked in the last video, so if you didn't see that, definitely go check that out. But today we're going to be jumping right back into the festival playlist, and we're actually going to do the summer specials seasonal event. So if we look at this, you can see that the car restrictions are A-Class 800, and it has to be a summer special. I don't know exactly what that means, but if you go here, you can hit the start button, and it'll give you some examples. So these are like convertibles, so I don't know if it's all convertibles or what has to happen there, but these are only the ones that are in A-Class. So we're just going to use a few of these that we own. We're going to use the Eagle Speedster, the Lotus 340R, and our Porsche 718 RS60. So I'm going to go build those out, and we will see you at the entrance to the Summer Specials Dirt Series Championship. Alright, here we are in our first car. We're going to start with the Porsche 718 RS60. So let's go ahead and jump into here. As you can see, if we get first place against highly skilled drivatars, we get that mini convertible. So we're going to jump into that, see what we've got as far as events go. Circuit race, and I think the last one was sprint.
Not much, really.
Not ideal, but I'd much rather have two circuit or sprint races. So it looks like we do have some other options here. The Elise 111S we can use. We may be better off using that, maybe. Maybe not. We'll try out the 340R. But like I said, we're going to start with the Porsche here. And we're starting with the Derwent Reservoir Trail. And when you're doing these seasonal events, you want to make sure that you're racing against at least highly skilled drivatars. You can go Expert Pro or Unbeatable, but it has to be at least highly skilled to get the 3 stars. And you have to win, you know, the championship overall. So here we go into the first race. I think this might be the fastest car that we use as far as stat-wise, at least. Okay, drivatars are going a little crazy there. We're going a little off-roading as well. Let's see what happens here. So, not too much of dirt racing. The share code for the tunes that I use will be up on the screen at the beginning of the races, and those will be vehicle specific. They will also be down in the description. So we got a Corvette there, another Corvette. So it seems like it may just be any kind of convertible potentially that can be in A-Class. I'm not 100% sure on that. So, but yeah, the share codes will be in the description below. Also in the description, there is a link to our gaming Discord server. And in that Discord server, you'll also find those share codes, and you may find them before the video even comes, you know, goes live on YouTube. So if you're somebody that's impatient like I am and just kind of wants to get them done, you can go on there and see what tunes, you know, I've used. I usually try to post them after I record the video, so you're getting them literally almost, you know, real time. So definitely go check the Discord server out. There's more than just tunes on there. There's actually sections on there for, you know, photo contest and rivals contest, as well as a room or a channel to find people to play with for the, you know, monthly, or not the monthly, the seasonal trial event, or the seasonal playground games event, or if you're just looking for somebody to, you know, play the game with, that's what it's there for. So definitely go check that out. Along those same lines, we do have a Forza Club. It is the Bomb Gaming Forza group. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how many people are in it. We've got 12 members right now. So basically, if you want to join it, all you have to do is go to this, hit the start button, go to clubs, and then go to search clubs, and you'll type in that name right there, Bomb Gaming Forza group, and the club should come up, and you should just be able to join because it is an open invite club. So definitely go check those out, and they're both great ways to, you know, connect with other people playing the game and have interest in the game. So we're finally about 70% through this race. I don't know how much dirt racing we've actually done in this race, though. I wasn't paying enough attention, but I'm not sure that we were off-road much of all, if any. And here's the dirt section. Yeah, it's too busy talking. I don't know how much we went off-road. I know some of the dirt racing series, they say dirt racing series, but like it's literally a joke how much, you know, time you're actually off-road compared to being on the asphalt. So I think it just needs to be mixed surface or something like that, but who knows? Maybe they'll have it different in Horizon 5. But there we go, across the line for the first one. So that's definitely a good car to use. It's very light, so if you hit anything, like I'd hit some fence at the end there, and I was kind of bouncing around. So we got 20 points there, and 20 points towards the championship. So we're gonna move into the next race and into our next car. All right, here we go into the Greendale Hills something. It's a circuit race. I don't remember what it was called, but the share code for the tune that we're using on this Lotus 340R is up on the screen. So this is going to be the slowest car we're using stat-wise on the championship today. So we'll see how it handles. I think it's the best handling car, stat-wise at least. But it is the slowest in the speed stat. But since this is a circuit race, you don't necessarily even need your top speed. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, we're already out in front. If you're new to the channel, my name's Brandon, and this is Bomb Gaming. I guess I should introduce myself. I go through the weekly festival playlist every week and make videos on it. And what I do is I go through the seasonal championships, and I use 3 different vehicles in each of the championships. So there's 3 races. I use 3 different vehicles just to give you guys, you know, a view of, you know, what cars can be used, what cars do better, what tunes I use, and stuff like that. You don't have to use 3 cars. I do it just for the sake of, you know, providing some extra content and value, you know, to the viewer. So you can go through this in 1 car if you want to. And it is much cheaper, and you actually make some money if you do that, for the most part. Most of the tunes will cost, you know, anywhere from 30 to 100,000 credits. Obviously, that just depends on what kind of car you're using and what class you're, you know, upgrading it to. And class you're upgrading it from. So, but you get 45,000 or 40,000 credits at the end of the championship if you get the 3 stars. Plus, you get whatever car. If you don't want it, you can sell it. But you also get, you know, anywhere from 10 to 25,000 credits at the end of each of these 3 races. So you kind of make your money up. You may come out a little short, but at the end, if you get the 3 stars on the at least highly skilled drivatars, you get a car or, you know, some kind of vanity item. Like this week, there's one that gets you a red racing suit, which is kind of like a trash reward. I hate the cosmetics in this game, especially when they're used for rewards and stuff like that. But, you know, that's a gripe for another time. Maybe they'll change it up in Horizon 5, because it sounds like you actually buy cosmetic items for your character now instead of having to win them in the wheel spins and such like that. So we'll see how that goes. But we're like absolutely killing the drivatars right now. This is kind of what I was talking about on the last race, where this race is basically like the majority of it is asphalt driving, and they call it a dirt race. It just kills me. So I'm gonna skip towards the end of the final lap. I mean, we have 1 more lap to go, but no sense in making you guys wait around for that. Just go ahead and get right into the, you know, the finish line essentially, and we'll see you in a second. All right, we're on the final straightaway now for the final lap. I was kind of downgrading this car a little bit before I drove it, but it's actually a lot of fun to drive, and it's actually really good. I don't know how it would do on the circuit event, or not the circuit, the sprint event, but it's probably going to be fine on these 2 circuit events, because it was great there. A fun little car to drive. I definitely will probably use it in the future for something, so there you go. We've got 20 more points though, so we've got 40 on the championship. So Moving on to the final race, and we're going to be jumping in our Eagle Speedster. All right, here we go with the final event at Mortimer Gardens. Again, we're in the Eagle Speedster, and the share code for the tune we're using will be up on the screen. So we've got it decked out in the Speed Racer livery, because, you know, that's kind of fitting. So let's see how it does here. Honestly, I think it's got some understeer. It's got a lot of understeer when you're braking. Okay, and turning. Okay, just in general. Quite honestly, I think that the Lotus might be my favorite car to use. Again, I don't know how it would do on the circuit event or the street. I can't talk. The trial or the sprint race. Trail, not trial. I keep saying that in all the videos. I don't know how it would do on the sprint race, but for these circuit races, I don't think that there would be any issue using that Lotus car for at least those two. If you do use it for the sprint race, let me know down below how it does, and if you use a different tune, or if you find different cars that work better, definitely leave them down in the comments below. And I definitely encourage you to go join the Discord server and, you know, leave them in there as well, because it does nothing but help others out when you share, you know, the tunes and cars that you use in these events. So definitely get or comment below, and like I said, go get connected in the Discord server. We're out in the front. I mean, this car's handling it really well. It's just, you know, sometimes you get a car that has a little bit of understeer and it takes a second to get used to. So, I mean, if you're using the same car, if you're using this car in all 3 races, I think you'd be fine. Like, by the end of one race, I mean, by the end of one lap, I've got it pretty much situated on, you know, how much I need to turn and brake and stuff. So, I mean, it grips the ground really well. So, it brakes really well. Definitely not a bad car. If you've got it, you know, and you don't have the other 2 cars or any other cars that you might think would work, because it doesn't actually give you a good list of cars that are eligible. And I don't like that it doesn't for like those really random things or restrictions like that. You know, this is definitely a decent car to use. Obviously, I'm absolutely murdering the drivatars right now, so, you know, if I can do it, I believe in you, you can do it. We're on our last lap. Got a little bit of understeer there. Wasn't really, just trying to gun it through it. It's a nice, quick little circuit race, which is nice. And we're coming up on the finish line now. So we'll go in backwards, go Speed Racer. There we go. So 20 more points. We've got 60 in total. Again, we didn't absolutely have to come in first place on every single one of those races. We just needed to come in first enough, or come in first at the end. So in this last standing here. So I could have came in third or whatever. As long as I had the most points at the end of the 3 events, we would have been fine. So Summer Specials is complete. Again, we'll get 3 stars because we completed it against highly skilled drivatars. And we get the common Mini Cooper convertible, which is very underwhelming, but, you know, we're just trying to get the completion bonus for the season. So, and then we get the 40,000 credits for getting the 1 and the 2 star on the event as well. And that's how you get the very underwhelming Mini Cooper convertible in the summer season of Forza Horizon 4's Series 38. So, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. If you found the video helpful, a like would definitely be, you know, appreciated. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.